Parents, stop mistaking your fear towards your children as care. Here's what I mean. Let's say your daughter left home for college. Every now and then, you are calling her, asking her, where are you? What are you doing tonight? Are you going out? When will you come back? Of course, there is a place for care in all this. I'm not talking about care here. I'm talking about that parent that is always trying to satisfy his or her fears. These inquiries are not coming from a place of care. They come from a place of fear, thinking that one harm or the other can happen to her always. That is not care. That is spreading fear all around the person. I actually know someone, while the son was still young, she began to worry about diseases. He could grow up to have this disease or that disease. And actually, he grew up to have the exact disease. But here's the funny thing. Such a parent will be going around saying that they predict things. No, you don't predict things. You project things. Projecting harm towards the direction of your children. Projecting diseases into them. Remember, the psalmist said, let the words of my mouth and the meditations of my heart be acceptable to you. He was talking to God. So his words and his meditations are going to God as a request, since it requires acceptance, right? But the major problem here is that it is not only God that is at the receiving end. Nature is also there. While God receives your request, whether they are coming as words or meditation, he can choose to accept or deny depending on how it favors you. But nature doesn't have that choice. Nature is subject to you. So nature receives those meditations as a command to fulfill in your life. Always thinking something bad happening to your child is actually not a favor. You are projecting something bad their way. The mind is a powerful tool of attraction, of projection. That is why the scripture strongly advise that we should guard our heart, our mind. You see, and this kind of attitude of projecting fear happens when a parent or parents try to be God over their children. You are not to be their God, you only to be their parent. My advice to you parents would be to know your job and stop at your boundary and allow God to be God in the lives of your children.